That's underground hip hop. Okay. With big sound. But with big sound. That's what takes it over because the sounds are so big. That's an underground hip hop. The richness of the music and everything, I knew it was gonna be something serious.
Concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go. Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man, Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he fucking with S.O.B. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a prick, he's a cock, the type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets shot. 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with Shinoda's taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his shit is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of shit that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%. Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those motherfuckers he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. Fort Minor, M. Shinoda, styles of beyond. Ryu, Top Beer, Machine Shop. Right now, leaving their apartment, looking down at the street and wondering where their car went. Someone in a car sitting at a signal in front of a restaurant, staring through the window at someone right now with their finger in their teeth who could use a little floss. Right across the street, there's somebody on the curb who really needs a jacket. He spent half the rent at a bar getting plastered. Now he's gotta walk 14 blocks just to work at a shop where he's about to get fired. Someone right now is looking pretty tired, staring at a laptop top trying to get inspired. Or somebody living right across the street just wrote the best thing that she's written all week, but her best friend's coughing up blood in the sink. He can't even think what happened, feeling so confused, and he knows it looks bad, but there's nothing he can do. I wonder what it's like to be right there in his shoes, but yo, I'm just taking it in, out the window of a hotel bedroom again. Tomorrow I'll be gone, I don't know when I'll be back, but in this world everything can change just like that, like that, just like that, just like that, like that, just like that.
Yo, somebody right now is dropping his vote inside a box and trying to not get shot in his throat for the act of freedom. Right now, somebody's stuck in Iraq, hoping that he gets shit back breathing in a war, but he's not really sure of the reasons. So we show our support when the press mislead him. Though we mourn, remain proud, salute the troops. Get some, I know you boys got some work to do.
Meanwhile, right now, someone's 25 to life and is standing on the corner with their thumb up hitchhiking, scratching off a lotto ticket, hoping for a real winner, sneaking through the border just to work and eat a real dinner. Right now, someone wishes they were you and I, instead of second guessing fatal thoughts of quiet suicide. But right now, staring at the window at a fiend with holes in his arm and holes in his jeans. He pulled out a cigarette and sparked the light and walked right around the corner just out of my sight. But yo, I'm just taking it in from a second-story hotel window again. The TV's on and my bags are packed, but in this world everything can change just like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Yo, I'm just taking it in from a second-story hotel window again. The TV's on and my bags are packed, but in this world everything can change just like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that.
Yeah, right now somebody's sitting in the darkness trying to figure how to put some heat in their apartment, but they got a little mattress, little carpet, and they appreciate it cause some people on the park bench. You see 'em when you rushing to get to the office, white fry bomb when she coming from the market. Right now somebody coming out the pocket trying to dump that rock they run around the block with. Same time the cops is raising the Glock with aim to fill your legs and your back with some hot shit. Right now somebody's struggling to stop this man that's kicking and punching and cussing at the doctors. Down the hall a child taking his first breath, the doctors ain't even passed him to the nurse yet. Yo, I wonder if he understand what it's worth yet, like the time spent while we here on the earth yet. The answer to the questions we all seek can be found, it depends on how free y'all think. Right now it's somebody who ain't eat all week that would kill for the shit you throw away in the street. I guess one man's trash is the next man's treasure, one man's pain is the next man's pleasure. One say infinity, the next say forever. Right now everybody got to get it together, man. I'm just taking it in another strange hotel lobby again, with my luggage on my back, I don't know where I'm at. I'm in a world where it all changes just like that, just like that, just like that, just like that, just like that.
Yeah, I'm just taking it in, out the window of a hotel bedroom again. Tomorrow I'll be gone, I don't know when I'll be back, but in this world everything can change just like that, 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 yeah. My name's Mike, I'm fluent with the new shit, I'm doing it all night. I like what I do what I like. I can quit and get it back like I'm riding a bike. Like stop, bring it back, bring it back. We got that balance, keeping us on track that you get when you're moving quick with no slow. You stare like you don't care, but you do though. I know, you really must be so lonely, puffed up like you're tough but so phony. You and your boys, you don't know me. You really wanna hold me? Show me, homie. let's get it over with for good. I got a friction addiction, I wish you would. Machine shop rocking when we step inside, and we got everybody so petrified. Now why is everybody so petrified? What? Petrified. What? Step aside and just drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Listen, you are not ready. Like children in a building, you can't stand steady. It must be the beat so heavy, causing panic attacks like a crack in the levee. Give you that Robert Plant dance, the days are back, feeling all in the track. And in fact, for those knowing the name, I'm back with some brand new crack. We can do it like that. You really must be so lonely, puffed up like you're tough but so phony. You and your boys, you don't know me. You really wanna hold me? Show me, homie. Tough talk doesn't mean a thing. Get over yourself, you know when we're up in the scene. It's machine shop rocking when we step inside, and we got everybody so petrified. Now why is everybody so petrified? What? Petrified. What? Step aside and just drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Now why is everybody so petrified? What? Petrified. What? Step aside and just drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Not for ready. Not for ready. We about to drop it steady. Do it like that. 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 Y'all are not for ready. Not for ready. We about to drop it steady. Do it like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Get up. Why is everybody so petrified? What? Petrified. What? Step aside and just drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Now why is everybody so petrified? What? Petrified. What? Step aside and just drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Like stop it. Bring it back. We got that balance keeping us on track. Like stop it. Bring it back. We got that balance keeping us on track. Like stop it. Bring it back. We got that balance keeping us on track. Like stop it. Bring it back. We got that balance keeping us on track. Like stop it. 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 Shop. 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 In the dark and I'm seeing my breath, trying to make it home without freezing to death. And my grandfather's face is stuck in my mind, and how seeing him tonight's gonna be the last time. I should've brought a jacket, blowing in my hands like it's really gonna stop the chill. I buy a cup of coffee with a $5 bill, thinking laying in that box, people look so still. At times like these you start thinking, your first breath in and the clock starts ticking. I'm not trying to bum anyone out, not trying to be dramatic, just thinking out loud. I'm just trying to make some sense in my mind, some defense from the cold that I'm feeling outside, and for a minute, escape with some rhythm and rhyme, and get away from the gray just a bit at a time.
Yeah, kinda funny how this world can treat you like a freak in a sideshow, a carnival creature climbing out of cans. I'm a diamond in the sand, but you can't tell the difference on a beach full of rhinestones. My life's like trying to swallow a pine cone. It's tough when you live fast just to die slow. Talk to down tones, my dreams are far-fetched it seems, so I sleep underneath this park bench. I know it don't make sense, and I don't expect for you to know what it's like. Smoke, drink, piss, sniffing everything in my sight. Push rocks in a pipe, lift off, I keep puffing till my lips turn white and my chest gets tight. But who the fuck really cares when you're so far left that even death looks right? All I can do is hope for the best and pray that it gets a little better than yesterday.
These days are dark and the nights are cold. People acting like they lost their soul, and everywhere I go I see another person like me, trying to make it all feel like home. These days are dark and the nights are cold. People acting like they lost their soul, and everywhere I go I see another person like me, trying to make it all feel like home. Yo,
part of me, I think I'm next to Earl. Too many problems going on, that's why I left my girl. Packed my bags and I traveled with a pen on my notepad. People said I was broken, all the things that I don't have. But still, I tried to find a way to escape from all the hate planted in my head, which led to mistakes. But now I'm breaking the mold. See, I was patient and calm. Many sleep in the rain, but I'm awake in the storm. Writing my life in a short film, the rise and fall. How I managed to scorch hills and climb the wall. Pound pavement, aimless in this cold existence. Even though things are changing, I'm going the distance. Overcoming the doubt that had control for so long. I put it all behind me, cause life still goes on. Now I'm much stronger and know where I stand. While lost souls search over and over again.
These days are dark and the nights are cold. People acting like they lost their soul. And everybody's trying not to cry, trying to get by and trying not to feel out of control. And if you look hard enough, sometimes you'll find a place that might just remind you of home. But if it doesn't feel like home, you can do what I do. Just pretend you don't feel so alone. Feel like home. 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 Feel like home.
Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone.
She said some days I feel like shit. Some days I wanna quit and just be normal for a bit. I don't understand why you have to always be gone. I get along, but the trips always feel so long. And I find myself trying to stay by the phone, cause your voice always helps me to not feel so alone. But I feel like an idiot, working my day around the call, that when I pick up I don't have much to say. So I want you to know it's a little fucked up that I'm stuck here waiting, at times debating, telling you that I've had it with you and your career. Me and the rest of the family here singing Where'd You Go?
I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Please
Come back home, you know, the place where you used to live. Used to barbecue and burgers and ribs. Used to have a little party every Halloween with candy by the pile. But now, you only stop by every once in a while. Shit, I find myself just filling my time with anything to keep the thought of you from my mind. I'm doing fine, and I'm planning to keep it that way. And you can call me if you find that you have something to say. And I'll tell you, I want you to know it's a little fucked up that I'm stuck here waiting, at times debating, telling you that I've had it with you and your career. Me and the rest of the family here singing Where'd You Go?
I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Seems like it's been forever that you've been gone. Please come back home.
I want you to know it's a little fucked up that I'm stuck here waiting,
batch of songs, I was like, that's the shit right there.
That beat is hard.
This is how it goes. Welcome one and all to the show. We're wired up, fired up, fucking ready to go. In the back of the parking lot outside of the bar, 20 deep, 20 feet from the boulevard. Black hoodies, black caps, black labeling glasses, previewing the new shit before all the masses. Cause the first thing I need when I got a new beat is to see how it sounds echoing up the street. I just take it for a spin, pop the CD in, slide it up to 10 and get that rear view shaking, then play it again so there's no mistaking. San Andreas the block, get this bitch earthquaking like oh.
Ready for it, here we go. We got the whole block rocking in stereo, taking control, letting everybody know. And if you feel it, let me hear everybody go oh.
You're not ready, I got plenty cuts for 20 months, drop steadily. Plenty tracks to empty on your whack pedigree. I'm back heavily while you're backpedaling. Forget the chit chat on me, homie, kick back. I'm on that shit that could get your homie bitch slapped. So zip your lip back, listen and watch. We got the whole block rocking off the way the beat knocks. You don't have to warn the people on the corner, they know that if you're standing on that corner, then you're getting that show. World premiere and you're hearing that machine shop flow. San Andreas the block, get this bitch earthquaking like oh.
Ready for it, here we go. We got the whole block rocking in stereo, taking control, letting everybody know. And if you feel it, let me hear everybody go oh. Ready for it, here we go. We got the whole block rocking in stereo, taking control, letting everybody know. And if you feel it, let me hear everybody go. Turn the key, turn the volume up so loud. Roll every window down. Let the whole block know what this is about. Turn it up, y'all, burn that system out. Turn the key, turn the volume up so loud. Roll every window down. Let the whole block know what this is about. Turn it up, y'all,
burn out that system like oh.
ready for it, here we go. We got the whole block rocking in stereo, taking control, letting everybody know. And if you feel it, let me hear everybody go oh. Ready for it, here we go. We got the whole block rocking in stereo, taking control, letting everybody know. And if you feel it, let me hear everybody go oh.
Let's go ahead and test out the speakers, you ready? Let's go like this.
Same block, they freebase show we trapped on. Where our grandmothers march, the guns clap on. It's liquor stores, beauty supplies, and rap songs. I traveled the world just to come back to it. The crib got a lot of soul like black music, I'm attached to it. In many ways, the city raised me and gave me the drama, honor, and bravery. The streets seem hollow. When I go to Chicago, it's cheap wine and sorrow. Times is hard to swallow in search of God's tomorrow. I borrow words from the Bible and use them for survival. Games rival. Signs painted on walls like hieroglyphics. I tell them that this is all tribal. Used to do dirt. Shorty's going through the same cycle. And trials like Michael try not to stay idle. Back home.
Back home. Everybody searching for something, but all they can find's a whole lot of nothing. Back home, yeah. Ain't nobody hoping and praying, cause they feel like nothing can save them. And they try to hold out, but they can't fight the fact that life goes black when those lights go out. But I guess you gotta just watch out for your own, cause ain't a damn thing free back home.
Back home, it's not Compton but close. The same problems exist and the pain throbbing and folks is so common it don't really bother as much. We just swallow it, crack the bottle and smoke. Hope tomorrow something magical happens that'll put me back in the biz, but the chances of it actually happening's kinda slim. Back home, we get the good life in a glimpse in the form of a rap star, drug dealers and pimps. I'm back home.
I try my best to keep it together, it's cold. Like the windy city streets of December, I pace back and forth, looking for the courage to shine, but can't tap the source. Need something to nourish my mind. I know we all is quite a bit in life, only to gain some light for the dark, windy roads we came from. But I move with the night, so I'm used to the shade and never lose sight, bringing truth back to the game.
Back home, we got a lot of shit on our minds. We're always behind on something cause there's not enough time, and we're non-stop. Bottom line, doing what we gotta do to get some food in the fridge and stay out of the hospital. Back home, there's people calling us hopeless, people trying to tell us all we need is some focus. But focus is overrated, cause you see every blemish and mistake and can't change it. Back home is Alvarado, K-Town and J-Town, a little Tokyo for those that don't know. Where figures shiver, living right in the litter, where kids write bigger, right inside the LA River on the concrete. A symbol of our everyday way, it's that color and concentration over heavy and gray. And by the time the ink dries on this page, I'll be half a day away from the place where I stay. Back home, everybody's searching for something, but all they can find's a whole lot of nothing. Back home, ain't nobody hoping and praying, cause they feel like nothing can save them. And they try to hold out, but they can't fight the fact that life goes black when those lights go out. But I guess you gotta just watch out for your own, cause ain't a damn thing free back home.
We taking it back home, y'all. Yeah, it's common sense.
Yeah.
My guy Mike,
What up, Com?
S.O.B. Yeah, that's how we rotate. It's good music. Hip hop.
Don't stop.
Yeah, it's home for me, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and cue the special effects. Man, I love this rap game, mainly cause it's cool to add a little spice to the life you've been through. Everyone exaggerates a tiny little bit, make that shit sound more gangster than it really is. You can't appear weak, man, we wanna hear street. We wanna hear you spit your thug over this here beat. Don't take it as sarcastic, I can't get enough. I'm telling you, you can call my bluff. If it's not rough, then I really don't need it. I'm not even ashamed, I got too much reality that's filling up my brain. Sell me on that product, I'm addicted to the game. Suck it up like a cigarette, light it up, man. It's just like a cigarette, it's something that I do once in a while, but between me and you, it's just like a cigarette, nobody's really fooled. I don't want the truth, I wanna feel fucking cool. Let me tell you something that I realized tonight. My hip-hop radio's like Marlboro Light. They're both selling stories and they sound about the same. Cigarettes say the safe, rappers claim they really bang. We don't care if it's true when we lay the money down. We don't believe the words, we just love the way they sound. They're acting like we're idiots, they're lying to our face. Maybe we are idiots, we buy it anyway. I'm running out to get the next rapper CD, just sucking up the guns, drugs, and misogyny. The same way that I suck up all the stories when I breathe. That little bit of death, supposedly cancer-free. And everything they say's got the truth twisted up. But twisted up's what I want, man, I can't get enough. Cause even though we know it's all just a big bluff, we just light another up. What? We don't give a fuck. It's just like a cigarette, it's something that I do once in a while, but between me and you, it's just like a cigarette, nobody's really fooled. I don't want the truth, I wanna feel fucking cool. Just like a cigarette, it's something that I do over and over, but between me and you, it's just like a cigarette, nobody's really fooled. I don't want the truth, I wanna feel fucking cool. Listen to my words, listen for a while. Lip service radio, don't touch the dial. If you're in the car, turn up
like fun and games, keep playing them. I'm just saying, think back then we was like one and the same. On the right track, but I was on the wrong train. It's like that, now you gotta face the pain. And the devil's got a fresh new place to play. In your brain like a maze, you can never escape the rain. Every damn day's the same shade of gray.
Hey, I used to have a little bit of a plan. Used to have a concept of where I'll stand. But that concept slipped right out of my hand. And now I don't really even know who I am. Yo, what do I have to say? Maybe I should do what I have to do to break free. And whatever happens to you, we'll see. But it's not gonna happen with me.
I guess that this is where we've come to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to believe me. But I won't be there when you go down. Just so you know now, you're on your own now, believe me.
Back then, I thought you were just like me, somebody who could see all the pain I see. But you proved to me unintentionally that you would self-destruct eventually. Now I'm faking like the mistake I made doesn't hurt, but it's not gonna work, cause it's really much worse than I thought. I wished you were something you were not, and now this guilt is really all that I got.
You turn your back and walk away in shame. All you got is a memory of pain. Nothing makes sense, so you stare at the ground and hear my voice in your head when no one else is around. So what do I have to say? Maybe I should do what I have to do to break free. And whatever happens to you, we'll see. But it's not gonna happen with me.
I guess that this is where we've come to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to believe me. But I won't be there when you go down. Just so you know now, you're on your own now, believe me. I guess that this is where we've come to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to believe me. But I won't be there when you go down. Just so you know now, you're on your own now, believe me.
I'll do what I have to do.
You're on your own now, believe me.
Whatever happens to you,
You're on your own now, believe me.
what do I have to say?
You're on your own now, believe me.
It's not gonna happen with me.
You're on your own now, believe me.
Here's the thing. The dude, he said that, like, when we were making the first Linkin Park record, he was like, yeah, you know, I don't know about the rapping. Like, I don't know if it's, like, maybe you should just be a rock band. You know what I mean? Like, trying to change us. Like, they signed us as, like, act like what we sound like. Yeah. And then he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe you should just play keyboard. Before the first song that you heard me on, there were people already trying to get me gone, telling me to quit rapping, just play the keys. Then my band had a singer, they didn't need me, but my band had my back, so we did the tracks. Put out the album and the talk went flat. It was funny at first, but then the humor faded when some magazines printed that our label made us. We were too good to be true. Some were saying ghostwriters were writing all that we do, so we had to disprove it. We spelled it out to the detail how we do it when we're making this music. After that I made it a rule. I only do email responses to print interviews, because these people love to put a twist to your words to infer that you said something fucking absurd. Oh, did I lose you with infer? Not used to hearing a verse that uses over first grade vocabulary words. People used to infer that we were manufactured. Now I got the interviews on file, which people said what, which number to dial. So now every enemy screaming insanity. All they're ever gonna be's another big fan of me, bitch. You believe that? Like, it's crazy. It sounds crazy, right? Like, this point, at this point, you hear that, you're like, that guy was out of his mind. But honestly, at that point, besides the fact that he wanted me to just play keyboard and whatever, and didn't want me to rap, he was like, maybe Hahn should wear a lab coat and a cowboy hat, like when we play. I swear to God, he's crazy. It was crazy.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah. And later on, he claimed that he wrote all our songs, so that was really nice. Definitely. Let's go, y'all. Trying to convince me that I'm running on empty, trying to convince themselves that their record with Jay was a fluke, that the record that I'm making is a mistake, and I can't take this. Let me tell you where I'm at with this. You bastards are gonna have to take back that shit. I'm not plastic and fake. When I make tracks, I take facts and lay them out for the masses. You assholes are gonna see soon that I'm not playing, and start asking me the names that I'm not saying. But I'm trying to be bigger than the bickering, bigger than the petty name calling, under the breath talking, rumors and labels and categorization. I'm like a struggling doctor, no patience. But you can say what you want about me, keep talking while I'm walking away.
You can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. I'm taking the high road, going above you. This is the last time that I'm gonna trust you. You can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. All that bullshit you talk might work a lot, but it's not gonna work today.
You people are running off the mouth, trying to make me take myself off safety, trying to make my friends turn their backs on the team we built, building up some mistaken information, and I can't take this. Let me spell it out plain for you. Angry groups complain about the things we do. I'm not changing direction, I'm stepping my game up, maintaining my name same way that I came up. You're gonna see that I'm not playing, and start asking me the names that I'm not saying. But I'm trying not to mention the names of people who wanna siphon attention. You like the hype, but pretending you're part of the picture won't pass. You're like a high school dropout, no class. And you can say what you want about me, keep talking while I'm walking away.
Bitch, you can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. I'm taking the high road, going above you. This is the last time that I'm gonna trust you. You can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. All that bullshit you talk might work a lot, but it's not gonna work today. Why does it always have to be somebody's always watching me? All I really need is some room to breathe. Breathe, breathe. Is anybody out there listening? Cause I can't stand to keep this in. All I really want, I'll say again. Yeah, yeah.
Like that.
You can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. I'm taking the high road, going above you. This is the last time that I'm gonna trust you. You can say what you have to say, cause my mind's made up anyway. All that bullshit you talk might work a lot, but it's not gonna work today.
My father came from Japan in 1905. He was 15 when he immigrated from Japan. He worked until he was able to actually build a store.
Let me tell you a story in the form of a dream. I don't know why I have to tell it, but I know what it means. Close your eyes, just picture the scene as I paint it for you. It was World War II when this man named Kenji woke up. Ken was not a soldier, he was just a man with a family who owned a store in LA. That day, he crawled out of bed like he always did, bacon and eggs with wife and kids. He lived on the second floor of a little store he ran. He moved to LA from Japan, they called him immigrant. In Japanese, he'd say he was called Issei. That meant first generation in the United States, when everybody was afraid of the Germans, afraid of the Japs, but most of all afraid of a homeland attack. And that morning, when Ken went out on the doormat, his world went black, cause right there, front page news, 3 weeks before 1942, Pearl Harbor's been bombed and the Japs are coming. Pictures of soldiers dying and running. Ken knew what it would lead to, just like he guessed. The president said the evil Japanese in our home country would be locked away. They gave Ken a couple of days to get his whole life packed in 2 bags. Just 2 bags, couldn't even pack his clothes. Some folks didn't even have a suitcase to pack anything in, so 2 trash bags is all they gave them. And when the kids asked Mom, where are we going? Nobody even knew what to say to them. Ken didn't want to lie, he said the US is looking for spies, so we have to live in a place called Manzanar, where a lot of Japanese people are. Stop it, don't look at the gunman. You don't want to get the soldiers wondering if you're gonna run or not, cause if you run then you might get shot. Other than that, try not to think about it. Try not to worry about it being so crowded, 'cause someday we'll get out. Someday.
As soon as war broke out, so the FBI came and they just come to the house and you have to come. All the Japanese have to go. They took Mr. Need and people couldn't understand why they had to take him because he's just innocent laborer.
So now they're in a town with soldiers surrounding them. Every day, every night, look down at them. From watchtowers up on the wall, Ken couldn't really hate them at all. They were just doing the job and he wasn't gonna make any problems. He had a little garden, vegetables and fruits that he gave to the troops in a basket his wife made. But in the back of his mind, he wanted his family's life saved. Prisoners of war in their own damn country, what for? And time passed in the prison town. He wondered if he'd live it down if and when they were free. The only way out was joining the army. And supposedly, some men went out for the army, signed on, and ended up flying to Japan with a bomb. That 15-kiloton blast put an end to the war pretty fast. 2 cities were blown to bits. The end of the war came quick, and Ken got out big hopes of a normal life with his kids and his wife. But then they got back to their home, and what they saw made him feel so alone. These people had trashed every room, smashed in the windows and bashed in the doors, written on the walls and the floor, "Japs not welcome anymore." And Kenji dropped both of his bags at his sides and just stood outside. He looked at his wife without words to say. She looked back at him, wiping tears away, and said, "Someday we'll be okay, someday." Now the names have been changed, but the story's true. My family was locked up back in 42. My family was there where it was dark and damp, and they called it an internment camp.
When we first got back from camp, it was pretty bad.
I remember my husband said, "Oh, we're gonna stay till last." Then my husband died before they closed the camp.
Named Victor. The two of us used to hang every single day, and it seemed like overnight that his whole life just changed. I know when his mom and dad broke up, it didn't make sense, but I know that his dad was a drunk and he gambled away the rent. Pretty soon Vic was seeing red, pissed off, but instead he'd drink every night till he passed out, then he'd do it all again. The whole time, smiling on the outside to cover the pain, but on the inside, all he was trying to do was get away.
Dying to get away, let the pain of yesterday go slipping through the cracks.
Yo, funny how things change color then fade to another shade. When you had it made, it was all good, but now look, just another day. It was so fresh, it was so clean, now it's all gone. 1, 2, 3, lights out, which way to turn? Can't get a grip, all alone in the big white house. Every day gets worse, and you just curse till your head bursts. And it hurts so bad, she left, now you suffer. Should've thought of that one first. No family, no kids, can't accept what you did. Now you wanna run away, but you can't, cause the past comes back again.
Slipping through the cracks, sip a little jack, go to bed, half dead. What about rent? Why does every cent gotta be a bet? When's it gonna end? Oh my God, we don't got a penny left. My mom's gotta find a way to get a job. Out of debt, out of dodge, out of breath, out of this big problem. My pops wanna get away from the pain in a better place in his brain, but the medication he takes makes him wasted. So sick if he's gonna faint, the good Lord would come take him. I'm shaking him, wake up, you son of a bitch.
He's dying to get away, let the pain of yesterday go slipping through the cracks, hiding himself away, watching all the memories fade away from red to black. He's dying to get away, let the pain of yesterday go slipping
Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Alright,
All
that's
right,
all you
Celph,
got?
you got 30 seconds. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, Celph Titled. Hit him.
Yeah, listen, yo. These hungry rappers battle for a buck and some change. There really be kids starving, give a fuck if it change. Shock rap, not that. You get signed, you might blow up. Release party in Iraq, you might blow up. I see you trying to think a few lines you might get at me with. Slap happy with babies who born with crack in their cribs. Too much to cram under your oversized fitted in the public school system. Failed you, either you ignorant.
Caught up in everyday life, trying to make it through my day so I can sleep at night, trying to figure out my way through the maze of rights and wrongs. But like you used to say, nothing feels like it's really worth it. Forget perfect, I'm trying not to be worthless. Since I last saw you, I've been looking for a purpose. Well, I met this kid who thought like I did. He had a weird way of looking at it. This is what he said: slip out the back before they know you were there, and at the worst you'll see nobody cares. Cause you don't wanna be around when it all goes down. Even heroes know when to be scared. Slip out the back before they know you were there, and at the worst you'll see nobody cares. Cause you don't wanna be around when it all goes down. Even heroes know when to be scared. Now, I don't remember where I met him or remember his name, but he walked funny like he was just too big for his frame. Just over 5 foot, but he weighed $150. And what he said seemed so right, it stuck with me. Listen, it's like poker, you can play your best, but you gotta know when to fold your cards and take a rest, and know when to hold your cards, hold your breath, and hope that nobody else is stacking the deck. Because I don't need to tell you that life isn't fair. It doesn't care, it arbitrarily cuts off your air. And like you, I want someone to say it's okay. In the truest part of our hearts, everybody's afraid. We're just underappreciated and overwhelmed, fighting so hard to hide our fear that we're scaring ourselves. You understand what I'm saying, cause you always did. But it's different in the words of a cowardly kid who said, slip out the back before they know you were there. At the worst you'll see nobody cares. Cause you don't wanna be around when it all goes down. Even heroes know when to be scared. Slip out the back before they know you were there. At the worst you'll see nobody cares. Cause you don't wanna be around when it all goes down. Even heroes know when to be scared. And I'm no hero, you remember how it was, you know. All I ever did was worry, feeling out of control, to the point where everything is going end over end. I'm spinning around in circles again. This is where you come in. All of this to explain to you why I had to separate myself away from yesterday's life. Please remember, this isn't how I hoped it would be, but I had to protect you from me. That's why I slipped out the back before you knew I was there. I know you felt unprepared, but every single time I was around, I just bring you down, and I could tell that it was time to be scared. That's why I slipped out the back before you knew I was there. And I know the way I left wasn't fair. I didn't want to be around just to bring you down. I'm not a hero, but don't think I didn't care.
You know, I'm a fan, man, I'm a real fan. Feel real honored to be up in here, you know what I'm saying? They had to bring out the expensive mics for this one. You know what I'm saying? The $7,000 headphones for this one here, you know what I'm saying? Come on, talk to me.
This is a story of them against us, win or lose, forcing your feet into someone else's shoes. Everybody's got something to say, that we ought to live their way. What we're doing's not okay. In this world, everybody's got a chip on both sides of the neck. Got no respect, wait up a sec. You ever feel like the pressure's too much to take, too much weight? Ladies and gentlemen, if anybody can hear me right now, please shout back. We're not the only ones feeling so trapped in a dream of somebody else. In fact, they got their heads full of some overblown scheme, opportunity they missed back when they were 16. And all they wanna do is push you to be that, and all you wanna do is scream back.
Gonna be somebody.
For anybody telling me I can't, yeah.
Gonna be someone.
For anyone who told me I had no chance,
Gonna be somebody.
I'm telling you the time has come like that.
Gonna be someone.
And maybe you'll get it when I'm finally done. We don't sleep to dream, we sleep to build stamina, energy to do our thing. Get your camera, cause this ride is about to begin. Sit down and buckle it in. Let me say it again. In this world, everybody's got a chip on both sides of the neck. Got no respect, wait up a sec. When I was young, they said the odds of making it were slim to none. Ladies, and fuck it, I'm tired of them saying the dream you have doesn't exist. Telling you you're worthless, saying you should quit. Basically telling you that you'll never be shit. Really they're pissed cause they'll never achieve some opportunity they missed back when they were 16. And all they wanna do is push you to be that, and all you wanna do is scream back.
They gon' think you're crazy, mumbling to yourself in the basement all day, into yourself. My pops didn't dig it, was shoveling to myself. My boys used to get it, they dug it because they felt. My undertaking took me, I was making it myself. A wealth of rhymes of crazy, I would chuckle to myself. Then they went into the mental Rolodex. See, I knew them by heart like a brain in my chest. And I took them to school where subjects was getting felt. Books under my seat, notebook laying on my desk. My teachers like Mr. Jaco, yes. With all that knowledge, you ain't trying to go to college, be a lawyer or a doctor, get a whole lot of dollars. Rather degrade women than glorify violence. Where the work that works for me might not work for you. No homework, I got work to do.
Gonna be somebody.
For anybody telling me I can't, yeah.
Gonna be someone.
For anyone who told me I had no chance,
Gonna be somebody.
I'm telling you the time has come like that.
Gonna be someone.
And maybe you'll get it when I'm finally done. And I'm finally done. Yeah, this one goes out to those fantastic human beings that keep us down and hold us back and give us fuel for what we do. Thanks. Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, pleased to meet you. I go by the name of 6 John. Of course you know Mike Shinoda.
Yeah.
West Coast. Let's go.
One time for my machine shop crew, and then it's 2 times. So B and LP 2, and then it's 3 times. It's Mike and 6 on the track, and then 4 times.
When we come in through the back, they're saying,
Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go. Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go.
I'm that dangerous bitch, y'all can't really hang with us in this. Everybody's so afraid of us, shit makes me wanna hang it up and quit. Get about all the things you heard before, about time that we're kicking down your door. Everybody's gonna hit the fucking flow. Please Mike, don't hurt me anymore. I don't gotta have a secret lie or an alibi. Everybody knows why I'm here. I just assume crack a bottle as crack you over the head with the bottle of beer. So just listen up there, powder puff. Better believe that I'm not playing. You can love it, you can hate, but don't mistake it. Everybody's saying,
Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go. Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go.
what you really wanna do is this. Just make believe that I don't exist, but you won't, cause every time you go to spit, I talk over you just like this. It's annoying just for you. You can scream all day till your face is blue. I'm getting in your head and you know it too. And that's just me, you don't know my crew. My man 6 John, understand though, the way that he flows, you can call him Rambo. Never miss a shot, never run out of ammo. Coming with heat like a goddamn commando. And add in S.O.B, Ryu talk, then Scully. Cheap shot and now you see. Fuck with me? Nah, 6.
Oh no,
Whatever you yell when you see that dope close, I'ma build through the back. Straight to the bar so I can act. I figured you guys were gonna little surprise. Your eyes wide when it's me and Mike should know. I'm just plain old 6 John for the non-district, this is not supposed. I still talk with speech. I'm like a dog that's off his leash. Step out with a Fort Minor patch on a black tee. Niggas get to walk these streets. I ain't tripping, homie, talk is cheap. Acapella where we can walk on a beat. And if that ain't enough action, I got 17 pages in this little magazine I keep.
Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go. Oh no, close the door, shut the lights and start the show. Better let everybody know, get on the mic and there they go. We got this place rockin', beat knockin', non-stop it. If y'all are with it, let me hear it now. Yo, we got this place rockin', beat knockin', non-stop it. If y'all are with it, let me hear it now. Yo, one time for my machine shop crew, and then it's 2 times, so be an LP too, and then it's 3 times. This mic is 6 on the track, and then 4 times. We do it like that, like that, like that, like that.
Clap, bitches.
Come with me, let me walk you through the world that I currently stay in. You can take a look around and tell me if I'm mistaken. You can meet and talk to everybody that I live with. Maybe you can tell me why everybody's so distant. Is it me or maybe when I look around daily, I don't even know the people I can put my trust in lately. People that I used to hang with, now they're acting so different. I'm still the same person, why doesn't anybody listen? Can somebody please just explain to me what happened to the way that we always said we'd be? Right now I don't know why I pushed through the pain that I got through, and I'm losing hope. Deafening voices, frequency inside my head that says, doing it the hard way. I focus, everything inside out of my brain that claims, doing it the hard way. Come with me, let me walk you through the world that I currently live in. Not a thing is forgotten, not a thing is forgiven. Nobody can hold their own underneath the weight, but nobody can take the blame for their own mistakes. So what do you do when somebody lets you down? And you wanna say something but you can't cause they're not around. Inside you think they know the extent of the pain, but they won't even admit that they were the one to blame. Can somebody please just explain to me what happened to the way that we always said we'd be? Cause right now I don't know why I pushed through the pain that I got through, and I'm losing hope. Deafening voices, frequency inside my head that says, doing it the hard way. I focus, everything inside out of my brain that claims, doing it the hard way. Can somebody please just explain to me what happened to the way that we always said we'd be? Right now I don't know why I pushed through the pain that I got through, and I'm losing hope. Give me one reason not to. Voices.